and we have the opportunity to offer from Vermont Smoke and Cure a 45 count of the mini meat sticks. These are all individually wrapped, so they're ready to snack, and they're perfect grab and go kinds of things that you can grab literally and take wherever. This is not like a beef jerky, so although it kind of has that familiar look to that jerky that you chew and chew and chew, and then when you're done chewing, you're still chewing, it's not like that. This is tender, delicious, smoke-cured meats, and this company has been around since 1962. Based in Vermont, of course, where they do the slow smoking with really fresh, antibiotic-free meats in an assortment of flavors. So I want to let you know that with this variety pack, you're going to receive the original,
I wanted one,
the pepperoni, and the bacon. You get everything you see here. It's not a choice of. It works out to be about 84 cents per snack, and each one of them is packed with protein and only 30 to 40 or 50 calories per snack. So I want to welcome in Tara Murphy, who has been part of the Vermont Smoke and Cure company for a long time. I want to welcome you in and say thank you so much for bringing these back. They sold out the last time that we had them on, which was actually October of last year. So it's been a while since we've seen them. Thanks for getting them back quickly.
Well, thank you so much for having me back. I'm thrilled to be here, calling in from Vermont, and it's nice to see you again. As you said, we've been here doing this in Vermont since 1962. We've been consciously crafting these meats in these beautiful mountains of Vermont, and what we do here is really artisanal craft. You know, we take the time to make things right, to make them the Vermont way.
Well, this first one is the uncured pepperoni, and this is the one that I always reach for first because I just love the moistness of, and you can see, wait a minute, as I try to tear this, you can see how
yum,
the flavor and the tenderness and the juiciness of the meat is all over my fingers. I mean, this is one of those snacks that is so satisfying. Put it on a cheese board if you want. Talk to us about the pepperoni flavoring inside of that.
Yeah, so the turkey pepperoni, you're going to get 10 of these in the pack up. This is a classic pepperoni flavor. So you're going to have, you know, that pepper, paprika, garlic to this. As you said, it stays super juicy. The texture is moist, easy to chew. You're going to get 4 grams of protein in every mini stick, no sugar. And this is only 30 calories. So if you're gearing up for spring and you're thinking, okay, I need a savory, delicious snack to tide me over, but I don't want to do too much damage with how much I'm snacking on, this is perfect.
I just love anything that has that little savory chew to it. This is like my go-to snacks. Then we have your bacon.
Oh, everybody loves bacon. This stick is so popular. We launched this stick on QVC last year, and it's doing fantastic. So you're going to get 15 of the bacon stick in your pack up. This is a slow hickory smoked uncured bacon stick. So there's no nitrites other than those naturally occurring in celery powder. It's made with maple syrup, so it has a little bit of sweetness to that salty, delicious balance. It's 3 grams of protein in this stick. It also, in the end, has no sugar.
No sugar,
and it's 50 calories.
Well,
it's
I have to already tell
these.
you, we are getting limited across the board here. We have 900 remaining. And unfortunately, we do not have auto delivery. So again, if this looks like something that you want to make sure you always have in the pantry to snack on, grab it for the kids if they want that little afternoon snack, then please go ahead and pick it up. And it's not a choice of, you get all 3 flavors. So let's go through this last one really quickly, if you don't mind.
So this last one is our original beef and pork, and this is our top seller, actually. So you're getting 60% beef, 40% pork in this juicy, delicious. It's a very meat-forward flavor, so it's lightly spiced with cracked pepper, a little garlic. You're getting 3 grams of protein, also no sugar, and it's only 45 calories. Now, what's so awesome about, you know, these sticks is they're so clean to eat. So in these days of where we're all thinking about all these germs on our hands, I love that you can snack on the whole thing, you know, just holding on to that wrapper.
I know it. I mean, and I have this big old ugly Band-Aid on my finger because I had a paper cut right before I came out here, so my finger was bleeding and I wanted to cover it up. So I apologize for the look of that. But honestly, when you are just like the grab and go, you can put this in your handbag. You don't have to worry about a meltdown happening. It's, you know, it's like just the perfect thing to have all the time. Rachel.
You know what? I love that you said that, Jane. It is the anti-meltdown.
It's the anti-meltdown
Protein boost that is so flavorful. And Tara, so nice to see you. I'm obsessed with these, so I just grab a handful, run upstairs to the office. I can be on Zoom calls. I'm eating this. It's savory. It's delicious. As Jane was cutting them, they are so moist. Like, it's bending, right? It is so moist. You can see the moisture on my finger. It is in no way, it shouldn't even be in the same category as that kind of jerky that you see on the way out.
No, not a jerky.
You know, that spontaneous purchase on the checkout line. This is done the Vermont way, and the quality of the meat means the flavor is so amazing and has such great depth. And I know that a lot of folks have, you know, the stick cheese that they're running around with as well. Throw this in with your stick cheese or whatever your favorite cheese is. I'm like a cheddar girl.
I love the little cheese board.
I love a cheese board.
With
yes,
all of the veggies, and you can put the tomatoes and the nuts in here. We have fewer than 300 available. It's not a choice of.
It's not gonna
you are
last.
getting everything that you see here. You get the pepperoni, you get the original, and you also get an assortment of the turkey. So there's really a flavor profile for everyone here. And honestly, Tara, as I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, you know what? I might pick up a couple of these because it took you October, November, December, January, February, March, 6 months to bring these back. So I don't want to make sure, I want to make sure I don't run out of these. Talk to us really quickly before we wrap up about how to store them. Do we have to put them in the fridge, or what's the shelf life for these?
Yeah, so these are actually have a shelf life of 9 months. We recommend that you store them between 40 and 80 degrees. So they don't have to be in the fridge. They can be in your pantry. We just don't recommend you put them like in the windowsill because the heat might continue to cook the meat. So they're pantry safe. They're lunchbox safe. You can take them with you. You can store them in the fridge as long as you want. Some people like to eat them when they're chilled, put them with that cheese stick. Other people just love the grab and go aspect of always having a couple in their bag.
I love a handful of delicious like nuts from Squirrel Brand, and then that salty, the savory flavor of the Vermont Smoke and Cure. Thank you so much for bringing them back. They're just about gone, so we appreciate that. Just working on that auto delivery thing for us, though. I'm scolding everybody.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for having me.
Okay, good to see you, Tara. Bye-bye.
You know, congratulations to everybody who picked up that Jenny Lee. You will be absolutely delighted. This is the best cinnamon bread you've ever tasted. So congrats, and keep shopping with us because I think the Vermont Smoke will probably sell out. We have more that is just as delicious.
And the green